Taiwan at the start is not even colonized. So, how to play it? To do it, I need to have less than 600 of my own development. That's why I'm going to release as many vessels as possible. Although I won't release southern vessels, with exception of Ming. Okay, that should be enough. I just need to have less than 600 development. Soon you'll see why. I won't do anything, I will just lower my maintenance and wait. And this event lets us to play as Taiwan. To trigger it, we need to have less than 600 development. And that's why I release so many vessels. I can either remain Ming, or I can play as Taiwan. Of course, I'll choose the second option. So here it is, we are Taiwan now. We have some ships already, even some army, and we have Warlord's mission tree. Okay, first let's grant some privileges. Mana privileges, nobility officer rights, private trade fleets, and forced draft. So now I will wait for a little and I'll start building more light ships. Because to form Pirate Republic, your privateers need to have at least 10% of trade power in your home node. So that's why I will choose my light ships, raise maintenance, and privateer. Also, by the way, we start without feudalism, that's why I will develop it. And I'll start building Spanish works on Philippines and on Ming. Encourage development and I will develop Taiwan. Already 8%. Quite close actually, quite close. Although the game didn't go as planned yet. The vessels still haven't declared independence. I think this should be enough of light ships, that's why I'll build some transports. We have only 3 transports, that's definitely not enough. Yes, by the way, I'm taking out of loans, but that's not a big deal. I will repay them through raiding. Raiding is very profitable. And here we go, 10%, finally. Now I will raise my stability twice and become Pirate Republic. Hoist the Black Flag. So actually Taiwan is quite good Pirate Republic. Yes, Chinese Kingdom might be even better because you get free cores on China, but look at this map. Taiwan is in a very good position to raid whole Far East and even some Malacca. So purely from raiding perspective, Taiwan is very good. Besides, there are better Chinese warlords. For unifying China, Shan or Shi would be better. So now I will just raid every province and I will wait for a good opportunity to declare on either Ming or Philippines. Let's see how much I would get from raiding. I won't raid Korea for now, it may be quite good ally, but I will raid Japan. Already 400 ducats, just from raiding. So around 700 ducats, just from raiding, without Korea. With this amount of money I can even hire some advisors. So our invasion fleet is ready, it's quite quality actually, but I need to wait until Ming declares independence. When will that happen? I don't know, but it will happen. All Ming's vessels have 100 liberty desire. Finally develop feudalism and I can even embrace it. Now I'm not that backwards, and that means the invasion may commence. But first I will wait for independence war. Finally can ally Korea, let's do it. Korea is unironically one of the best allies I could ever have. It's always fun to choose Pirate Republic current reforms. So, actually I plan to take this one, the Privateer's Way, well, because I didn't expect to get any allies, but since I allied Korea, I think I would take this one, Articles of Agreements, for Republican tradition. As you can see, I don't have that much weight. Yes, by the way, Pirate Republics get -1 Republican tradition from their reform. I think I should build the ultimate pirate flagship. Not like I really need it, but, well, why not? So I want to take trade power per ship, privateer and efficiency, and maybe fleet blockade impact on siege. I want to steal as much trade from Ming as possible. Our flagship is ready, let's test out. 21% of trade power with just 10 ships, not bad. Although maybe let's privateer something else, like Beijing for example. I just stole 35% of trade power. By the way, Ming is at war, Ming is at war, Code Red, Ming is at war. Well, I hope this Ming will also declare independence. Meanwhile, I can try to declare on Philippines. Yes, I can, let's do it. So, let's finish this mission finally and get a very good general. Let's check it out. Well, yeah, I anticipated better. So here it is, Philippines are mine, which is cool, but I want China. Meanwhile, I will raid, I need money. Now I will pay out my loans and finish one mission, this one. And I have to build marketplace here, in my capital. And finally Ming declared independence. Okay, let's go, we don't have much time. I will also hire free company, or maybe someone with siege, like wolf troops. Let's naval barrage and I should win. Well, I definitely hope Ming won't return here. You might ask why does it have better move technology than me, and it's because of this mission. If you declared independence war, it advances your mil tech by 1. It had 5th mil tech, now it has 6th. And that means it has an advantage over me. So because I built some buildings here in Taiwan, I will finish this mission, got some splendor, which is cool, but the most important is Renaissance. Well, that was relatively easy, now I should be able to peace out. Well, unfortunately, because of my actions, China right now is in civil war, and it's chaotic, it's very chaotic, and I'm not sure if I will be able to outgrow other warlords. Anyway, let's pass out Ming, and I released Ming not because I wanted to make claim here, but because now I will be able to take Mandate of Heaven. It means cheaper provinces, 50% cheaper provinces. By the way, let's check out this naval battle. Well, quite sad. Anyway, I'll just build new ships. My flagship is in one piece, and that's the most important. As third reform, I'll take frequent elections. I want more mana. The more elections, the more mana. To win this war, I just have to occupy this fort, capital, and this fort. Means peasants are actually stronger than Ming itself, believe it or not. As first idea group, I'll take espionage. Why espionage? Because why not? Some privateer buffs, aggressive special reduction. Okay, now onwards to capital. Only one fort is left. Well, I could also in theory siege Dali, but I think carpet sieging should be enough. Although I have to improve relations with Qi, Shi, Lian, because I'll get a lot of aggressive expansion. And now let's solve Ming. So I will take these provinces, because I want to fabricate claim on Lian, and some money, well, and pretty borders obviously. Now I will finish this mission, because it will reduce core creation cost, and I will core. Well, and yes, I do have more than 100 overextension, that should be fun. Let's also delete this fort, don't really need it, and still my income is not very good, although I can pirate, let's not forget about this. Welp, interesting. Okay then. If Korea won't help me, then it's the privateers wait time. No alliances. So, unfortunately, I have a worse military technology, and in this case it's very bad, because 6th military technology is quite important. Okay, let's put defensive edict here. I need to win some time. If I try to defend right now, they will stack fight me. It may seem that I will lose my mainland, but everything is under control. So, finally 6th technology, I can finally attack, do something. It might look like I'm losing, but believe me, everything is not that bad yet. I have a plan. I definitely have a plan. Well, a rolled good general, well, not really good, but he will help me. First, I will move my army here and kill this stack. It will get very big terrain penalties, believe me. Now let's move in these stacks. If I had better general, it would be even better, but unfortunately I don't. Anyway, now let's reconquer our lands. I don't know how, but I will try. They have good generals, they have good everything, a lot of cavalry. Well, currently I'm not really winning, but I'm not really losing. Maybe I'll be able to white peace. Well, to be honest, I already would like just to white peace, I think. Not sure if I can continue this war. Well, right now there is literally zero movement. You may call it a stalemate. All the casualties are wild. Okay, let's pass out Shan, and maybe I can even go for 100 war score. At least deadly Chinese Civil War. Yeah, definitely will need to take a break after this war. Okay, maybe I do have small problems with economy, but I think it would be better to fully conquer Xi. Otherwise it would ruin all of my plans. And by the way, this war is a proof that you can win almost any war you want. Well, they had more troops, they had more cavalry, they had better military, but still I won, although I almost lost my mainland. And Renaissance is here, finally. By the way, I made like 4 states, and there is almost no carrying capacity left. Yeah, that's a problem. It seems I have tributary. Let's demand admin mana, why not? 1 admin mana a year is still 1 admin mana. So, minus 20 aggressive expansion, plus our age ability, this one, minus 10, and already minus 30 aggressive expansion. So, Lian took Mandate of Heaven, and it has 8th military technology. Interesting. It already has Renaissance? No, it doesn't. So, how does it have 8th military technology? And by some miracle, Qi too has an 8th military technology. I am feeling extremely backwards. Okay, let's declare on Ming. I think I will steal Dali, because, well, we have this ability in our ideas. Transfer subjects at half a price. Also I want recenter, some pretty borders, and money. So now I can finally embrace Renaissance and get necessary military. I don't know how these nations got 8 military already, because it's ridiculous. Finally some good military technology. At least now I'm on par with my neighbors. Unfortunately I don't have good generals, and that's quite the problem. Second idea group. Let's think. Maybe expansion. Want to colonize something. Okay, let's declare on Tondo. And by the way, because I don't have that much of carrying capacity, my income is just awful. And my trade situation is even worse. One more province, another province, and almost whole Philippines are mine. And now let's pass Tondo. Perfect. Okay, I'll deal with rebels, and I will declare on Cebu, and whole Philippines are mine. Well, that was quite easy. And just like this, I conquered Philippines. New government reform. I think this one. I want to enable some estates. Estates are always cool. So, let's grant some privileges, mana privilege, clerical education maybe. Okay, and that should be enough. I think maybe I should declare on Shan. Found good leader. which is very good. Anyway, I will declare on Shan. First I'll try to episode Qi, and then we'll see. Well, I guess my privateering in Beijing paid off. Because I've done that, now Qi is extremely poor and it doesn't have any ports. Yeah, I killed its trade income. Okay, let's just break Qi's alliance with Korea. Unfortunately, they trapped me here. That's why I can't get more war score. Anyway, I will now I think beat up Yan. And I've noticed one very big problem, and it's that my diplomatic technology is very backwards. It's very bad. And that's why I think I should start doing something about it. Because my navy right now is useless. By the way, Lian jumped onto Shan. Well, not against it, not against it. I love the infighting. Well, again, let's just break his alliances. I don't want to engage in any battles. I am preparing for the next war. Well, that's interesting. Revolter state. I need to conquer it. And maybe let's piss out Ming, I think it should. Yes, let's piss out Ming. So technically I could try to return the score to my vessel, but I will conquer it. Just conquer it. So the war was relatively successful. I will take these provinces, some money. Coalition may form of course, but I will declare on these nations, so it won't. Okay, let's declare on Tianshan. Eventually I will fix this border war, I hope. So I'll break Vietnam's alliance with Guyana, take money obviously, maybe war reparations, and I think that should be enough. Well, and now I do have small problems with manpower, and that's bad. Okay, let's declare on Qi, and I'll try to conquer whole South China. And now let's try to deal with Qi. Can complete one more mission, more stability. Always good. So my naval invasion went successfully. EU4 tactics, naval invade capital. Okay then, now I need to defend my fort, unfortunately. Once again, let's peace out. I'll take southern China. And money obviously. Although by the way I have problem with manpower and with my mercenary company. At this point it would be useless to hire a new one, because they're just too big and too expensive, but this one is almost done. I will also declare on this small OPM, which for some reason has 3 stars general. Yeah, pirate republics are cool of course, but it's almost impossible to make money, especially as Chinese one. Okay, let's peace out. On the other hand, rating is very helpful. I've got rid of all of my loans. Yes, all of my loans, and I'm even making some money. And new government reform. I would prefer to get this one first, but, well, we have what we have. Let's take this one, for naval invasions. After all, I've been doing naval invasion this whole campaign. I guess let's declare on Lian, take Mandate of Heaven, and let's go. Why? Well, because it has a low mandate, and that's very good. Low mandate is basically death sentence. First tech wipe in this game. You might say that this casualty ratio is not bad, and I will answer that it's awful, because I don't have that much of manpower. Yes, Jianzhou rented some units to Haishi. That's why I'm trying to get rid of it. Jianzhou units are actually not that bad. Jianzhou has very good military technology and, well, it's horde. Horde units are good. Okay, let's pass out Haishi, I guess. Some money even. By the way, yes, I'm building spy networks everywhere. That's because spy networks increase reachability, and it's quite important in China. Korea allied Yan, of course, Korea have done that. Let's start Yan. Let's see, coalition should be fine. Coalition should be fine. Although maybe not this province, but some money. Yeah, perfect. 100 overextension. Buckle up. It's going to be fun. I finally core some provinces, and that's why I will declare on Shan. Yes, I will. And I will let Shan and its allies to kill my rebels. Why should I waste my manpower if I can use my enemies? Although I do need more administrative mana. Unified China CB of course would be better. So I will just take southern China from Yan and break alliance with Korea. And finally this idea. It's extremely cool. Now our privateers should be just god tier. Let's see. Well, didn't really help unfortunately. Well, it's a little bit better, but just a little bit. Well, that was relatively easy. Did lose some manpower, but it was worth it. Now unfortunately I guess Qi has mandate. And that's bad. I finally developed colonialism. Okay, now I just have to embrace it somehow. Might be difficult. Well, I can always raid. Raiding is by far my biggest income source. And now let's embrace colonialism. Somehow these nations already have 11th mill tech. How? I don't know. They already have colonialism? They do. Well, I guess it's because of Korea. Korea is seriously OP. 1540s finally time to take one idea. Expansion. Native coexistence and let's colonize Philippines. Well, that's interesting. Okay then, let's raise our maintenance quickly. Well, here we go. I'll just pray. Well, at least we should have the same Multec. No, they still have better Multec. Unfortunate. Well, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I'll just try to wage war like this. Partisan warfare. Well, I can kill Qi troops, but I can't kill Yan troops. Well, I can try of course, but that won't end good. And also need to be careful with ships. They have a lot of ships and I think they're more advanced. Although I do have very good admirals, so not sure. Well, I just somehow won quite difficult battle, and you might say that it's good. It's not good, I shouldn't have even engaged. Okay, let's try to episode Chi, because I don't have that much of resources. Okay, I'll try to carpe siege Chi, because that's my only hope. So, surprisingly, really surprisingly, I'm not joking, I didn't expect this. But, somehow, I can piece out even now. Yeah, white piece, 45 war score, but that's the best I can get right now. I don't have one power for war against this. If you wonder how did I do it, it's because I carpe siege these provinces, and because I navally blockade all of this land. And from battles, of course. Yeah, mostly from battles. Anyway, let's peace out because I doubt I will survive. And let's declare on Lian. Seriously? Really? Well, it might have worked when I was at war against Yan, but now it's just... why? And finally this reform. Actually all of them are cool, but I need to think. War against the world is quite cool, because war against the world is like early imperialism. But on the other hand, Black Market Consortium is also very good to help me with trade. It will turn Pirate Republic into some kind of trade republic. Okay, let's not overthink, choose this. Well, anyway, white peace, and I'll end this video here. Too much of adventures for this run. This is the first time in a very long time when someone declared to me, not once, but thrice. Well, logically because I don't have allies, but still. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, hope you liked it. If you liked it, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.